Let me know, guys, if the audio sounds okay. Sounds good? Okay, cool. Let me just share the stream to Twitter. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, go ahead and follow me right here. Raki So Tacky Crypto AJ. Oh, I already posted the wrong one. Lucky me. I'm so tech savvy and smart. Fuck. Okay. I know I'm cringy with my tags. Don't judge me, guys. I'm very cringy with my crypto hashtags. Okay. Cool. So, is there anything specific anything you guys wanted to talk about? I wanted to go over a couple of things that happened recently. I don't know if you guys are aware, but this this analyst right here, he's a very well-known analyst. Philip Swift, very reputable analyst. And he seems to think the bear market is only going to last another 2 to 3 months. So I mean, he's looking at some metrics, on-chain metrics like hodl waves, rodl ratio, hinting at a Bitcoin bottom. So he claims, I believe we are now at the point of maximum opportunity for Bitcoin. These are numerous key metrics on Look Into Bitcoin that indicate we are major cycle lows. So I wanted to know what you guys think. I mean, do you guys really think that we are already at the bottom and this is the cycle low? Because, you know, even though part of me wants to be bullish and wants to have a good outlook on the markets right now, things aren't looking too good, to be honest. I mean, I have a lot of friends that back in the US that work in tech and work in all types of industries, and they're getting laid off left and right. So I think that's a sign of more things to come. What do you guys think? Bitcoin rainbow chart? No, I've never heard of that. Let me look it up. Bitcoin rainbow chart. I have not heard of that. Let's check it out. What is it? Some sort of EMA ribbon? Oh, of course. Yes, I know about the Bitcoin rainbow chart. Yes. Correct. I see what you mean. Yeah, I mean, according to this chart, sure. However, this chart also does seem to claim that the next halving we would see a $180,000 Bitcoin or something like that, right? Something around that area. Yeah, I've heard of that. And I think a lot of people reference this when they're talking about the markets and market cycles, the rainbow chart. I mean, we just have to take into consideration diminishing returns, you know. Especially out here in Dubai, man. It's insane the amount of people, just, you know, companies that are just barely getting into crypto. The way they talk about Bitcoin, it's so cringe, bro. Like, you wouldn't believe the shit I hear in meetings sometimes. They're like talking about how Bitcoin will for sure be 500K next year. And, you know, these guys, like, they don't know anything about Bitcoin at all. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Yeah, exactly. I mean, with regards to price prediction, you know, I can definitely see something like, I mean, why don't we just measure previous cycles, bottom to top, 300%? I mean, you know, I could definitely see the next cycle peaking at around $106,000, $110,000. But some of these people, the way they talk about crypto, man, it's cringy. Let's take a look also here, guys. I know you guys entered that Ethereum short. You guys actually got a better, you guys closed a bigger profit than me. You guys But you guys are using some high leverage there, so definitely be careful with that. Um, I mean, of course, if you know what you're doing, that's fine. You can use high leverage, but you know, just be careful doing that. A lot of people take unnecessary risks. But yeah, I mean, Ethereum, this, I was honestly, guys, it's in the Discord, which by the way, if you're not already in the Discord, check the description and just join. We post just live updates and just talk about what's going on. But I already said I'm thinking of closing my Ethereum trade somewhere around 1250. Something like this would be good for me, 1250 maybe. I'm thinking of closing it around here, even though, you know, realistically speaking, just measuring, it should break possibly down to 1100, but I like taking profits early. Oh, you guys always use 20x. That's interesting. Very interesting. So, I mean, here, let's talk about this as well. I mean, Ethereum has seen just recently the biggest network growth in history. So basically, number of Ethereum addresses has just hit an all-time high. We know the Bitcoin hash rate just hit an all-time high, so we know mining is at an all-time high. You know, a lot of these things, you guys, I can't help but think if we weren't in this crazy, you know, geopolitical recession and having inflation problems, had they not printed so much money, I feel like Ethereum and Bitcoin would be, you know, setting really, really crazy highs, record highs, because this is all very bullish info. You guys agree with that? Longing the bounce. Okay, so you're gonna long. I see what you mean. You could definitely do that. You know, it's very possible too that we see some type of short squeeze here. Just, I don't know if you guys saw the video I uploaded earlier, but you know, the longs to shorts, I've never seen them this even. Like, that's very interesting. And now people are leaning more long on most exchanges, 55% on Binance. Yeah, it's really interesting if you guys saw the liquidations. I mean, a lot of liquidations just happened in the last, what? Even in the last 24 hours, we're talking $130 million liquidated. Mostly shorts, though. Elon Musk, man. Elon Musk is a huge troll. What do you guys think about the whole Russia-Putin issue? What do you guys think? Do you guys think this actually ends up becoming something very scary? Or do you guys think maybe it's a little bit of propaganda and, as usual, the media is trying to make things look scarier than they really are? What do you guys think? Exactly, I agree with that. So, you know, I was looking at this earlier just because it's very interesting that right when Ethereum, you know, this sometimes this makes me think. I mean, obviously Elon Musk is very wealthy. Obviously, he doesn't need to mess around with the markets like he does, but I think he likes the attention as well. But, you know, things like this, guys, this is actually like if someone were to do this with securities, this is illegal. This is very illegal. You know, someone moving markets like this, like he has the power to do. You can't just tweet that Apple stock is going up tomorrow. You can't just tweet Tesla stock is going up tomorrow. You know, like that's not something that would be okay. We just saw Kim Kardashian over here, guys. We saw Kim Kardashian get fined by the SEC. She had to pay 126 million over some shitcoin called Ethereum Max, which I've never heard of. They do need to do something about it, yes. It's not right. Can't have Elon Musk just fucking up the markets just because he feels like it one morning. I mean, that's crazy. He has so much influence. And I wanted to show you guys in the chart, if you actually look when he made the tweet, when it actually took place, you know, we're talking, he made the tweet somewhere around here. And he definitely pumped up price, so it makes you wonder, how much crypto does Elon Musk have? We know he bought Bitcoin at around 19K in 2020 or 2019. Yeah, and there are actually people, bro, who take advantage of just crazy black swan events like that. I told you guys I've actually entered shorts before based on Elon Musk because he tweeted that, in my opinion, you guys remember this when he tweeted, in my opinion, Bitcoin and Ethereum are overvalued or something like that? I saw the tweet, I immediately shorted, I closed a huge profit. So, I mean, obviously that's not a good strategy, but it worked. How about we take a look at the markets? Because the markets are, what time is it in the US right now? Yeah, they're still, I mean, I'm very surprised they got a little bit of a, I thought they would definitely just start heading to the downside aggressively here, but S&P is holding this support at 3600, barely holding on. And I think, hello brother, wannabe McTow, is that your name? I remember you. Welcome to the stream. It looks bullish, yeah. I mean, bro, I believe it was Amir, right? It was you, Amir, who was pointing out the DXY forming heavy resistance here, at 113. I definitely see what you're saying. It looks like this is a huge point for the DXY. And do you guys think the DXY starts to head up into these zones of 120 and 115? Do you guys think that happens soon? Similar to 2001, 2002? Because that would be very scary, to be honest. Take a look at the S&P on the 4-hour. Okay, let's go see what you're looking at. S&P 4-hour. I typically only look at the daily with stocks. I'm not sure why I do that. Yeah, the S&P, I mean, even, obviously I can't draw these support levels exactly but the S&P, I don't know how much longer it's going to hold. And then we have another 5% area of just emptiness. Or, I mean, I guess you could count, I don't know. You could count this as support, but even that's a stretch. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, in my opinion, if the S&P loses this 3600 support, I think we see that's when we see Bitcoin lose this 18,000 support. What do you guys think? Yeah, exactly. DXY. If the DXY does actually break above, that would be very scary. I'm hoping it doesn't do that. If it does get to those type of zones, to those levels, that's crazy. I mean, I believe then we can start to talk about 8, 12, 13,000 Bitcoin. I wanted to talk a little bit as well, guys, about the CPI data, because to me, it doesn't make too much sense that, for like, when do we have the next, do you guys know when do we, I'm completely blanking. I can't remember. When is the next FOMC meeting? Do you guys know? Is it in a week or so? Let me check here. When does Chair Powell speak again? November 1st. Okay, so that's the next one. So we still have a couple weeks. So I want to know what do you guys think that during this FOMC meeting here in November, which is very close to be honest, this is coming up very fast, do you guys think they're going to raise interest rates by another 50 basis points, 70 basis points, 100? What do you guys think? Because that is not something that I would like to see, honestly. They raise interest rates by another 100 basis points, I think all the markets go into shock. No, so it did already happen. We already had a, okay, yeah, so I'll explain to you. let me show you. So the CPI is basically just consumer price index, but essentially the CPI showed that inflation did go down. So it is working what they're doing with the interest rates, but it went above what was expected. You get what I mean? Oh my fucking New York Times. Okay. So the CPI, the reason we saw that happen is, you know, the month over month inflation, the CPI showed that it is actually falling, and it is going down. However, since the experts were predicting a certain, I believe, 0.4%. Okay, yeah. So the I believe the experts were predicting that CPI would come in much lower than it did. So I believe that's why that happened. But it is confusing. Yeah, I mean, who knows at this point? Exactly, yes. I agree with that. Yo, AJ, check out this site for like news and stuff. Which site? What's the site called? I usually use Crypto News and Cointelegraph for my news when I want to look at whatever is going on in the markets. Yeah, it is very confusing though. I agree with you because in general, I mean, on one hand, we have them saying that unemployment is going lower and lower and that, we're having good unemployment rates. But on the other hand, when they say that jobs, more people are getting jobs, guys, you have to keep in mind how many of those jobs are just part-time jobs. How much of this data is just people getting multiple part-time jobs? I don't think that necessarily proves we're in a good, healthy market, right, guys? Forex Factory. Okay, I appreciate it, bro. Let me check it out right now. Actually, let's see if there's anything cool on there. Let's see. I hope it allows me to access this here in Dubai. Yes, it does. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Good. This has a lot of good data. That's good. French CPI, German. Oh my God. FOMC. Yeah, so I believe the FOMC that I was telling you about when Powell, when he speaks, when he comes out and speaks live on television, that was a little while back. But the next one, I'm wondering, what do you guys think they're going to do? Correct, exactly. Mount McDowell, yes. That's what I'm saying because they came out and said that the unemployment rates are dropping and people are having no problem with employment and jobs. However, I think it's important to keep in mind that it's probably a lot of people that are just getting multiple part-time jobs, and I don't think that's necessarily good for the economy and that proves anything, any growth. US unemployment rate rose to 3.7% in August, matching July's 29-month low and remaining below market expectations of 3.7%. I mean, guys, we know what they're trying to do. We know what the US Federal Bank is trying to do, but do you guys actually think they're going to be able to engineer a soft landing, as they would call it? Do you guys think they're going to be able to let us go into a slow little recession, nothing crazy, nothing deep? And I understand when I say that, that sounds crazy and stupid because we've already dipped 30% from peak for the S&P, but we have to remember this was all manufactured, pumping and giving people free stimulus checks. This was not real economic growth, guys. So, I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys think they'll be able to handle a soft landing through these rate hikes? Do you think we'll be able to get somewhat of a small little recession, nothing crazy, and then hopefully Q2 next year we start seeing growth again, GDP growth? What do you guys think? Nope. As long as gas is bad in America, it will never happen. And you know the funny thing about that, Amir? The USA has so much gas. Isn't that funny? You guys know the US, the amount of wells they have and oil they have access to is like immense. Like they have a huge amount of oil. So it's very funny that, I mean, no, it's not funny. It's capitalism. But yeah, I mean, they want to charge the American people a very high premium. And even when all this Russia thing started happening, we saw all these Chevron, we saw Shell, we saw all these corporations start to raise gas prices, claiming, oh, well, we have a conflict with Russia, but it's bullshit because we all know the US has a lot of wells and oil, but they just don't want to deploy them, I guess. They don't want to dig into them and use them. I guess that's what it is. No growth, 3 years minimum, Zaid? That's what you think? Just like diamonds. Correct, exactly. Diamonds are only rare and valuable because it was built to be that way. It's all fake. But yes, so you're thinking that 3 years, no growth, for 3 more years. Is that really? So you're one of those people that thinks we are headed for one of the worst recessions of a generation. Is that what you're saying? Electric car lobbyists. You guys know that starting in 2024, 2025, cars, I believe they're all going to have to be electric. Isn't that the case? Isn't that what they announced? Let's check here. Wow. Okay, so apparently by 2025 in the United States, 3/4 of those will be fully electric. Plug-in vehicles will be predicted to make 25% of passenger vehicles. Yeah, guys, I mean, especially even here in the UAE, you guys wouldn't believe it. I mean, gas, a year, 2 years ago, guys, gas was, I used to pay, $20, $30 max to fill up an SUV. And gas prices even here have went up. So even they're starting to take advantage of what we're seeing. And the NASDAQ, by the way, guys, I wanted to show you this. NASDAQ almost has no support, guys. I mean, this is actually kind of scary. I don't know where I would even put the next support. Maybe something like this. I don't see too much support for NASDAQ either. Okay, so you think we're going towards a very, very deep recession? Okay, I see what you mean. How bad do you think it's going to be? Do you think, like, are we talking Great Depression? What are we talking? The good thing about crazy recessions, guys, it might sound stupid, but after a recession, it kind of lets, when we go through a recession, at least the problem in 2008 was these big banks who, basically just were being too greedy and got into too many deals and mortgage lending and just so much shit that was going on that was just greed, pure greed, and they got bailed out, guys. They literally got bailed out. So it's like the good thing about a recession usually is that these big businesses, what we call too big to fail, we get to at least see those suffer and die, and then we see new plants emerge after the recession. We see new growth in the markets. And as we know, we're in crypto, so we know, recessions are obviously a great time to start investing and deploying your cash, but that's how I view it. I mean, sure, recessions are horrible and it's difficult, but I believe in a certain way recessions are healthy and good for the economy and good for the market. Close. Okay. I wanted to tell you guys, by the way, starting next week, I believe, that's when I'm going to start doing these daily, and I will just spend the first 30 minutes talking to people who want me. I guess there's a lot of people who want me to look at a project they're interested in or look at shit coins, whatever it is, and just analyze it for them, talk about it, look into the chart, tell them what I'm seeing. And then I will also be doing the live trading starting next week, so we can have some fun with that. You guys are all still in your Ethereum trades, yeah? Exactly, you're right. Exactly. A lot of wealth is moved in a recession, and it is good for those with an entrepreneurial mindset, yes. You know what I compare it to, guys? How many people do you guys think have jobs right now that are just, their position is completely pointless at these big companies? You guys know there are a lot of positions in huge companies that they're just there to be there. They really don't need them. During recessions, these guys get fired and we start to see real value emerges. The valuable people show how valuable they are during a recession, during a crisis. And in general, yeah, it allows new businesses to start coming up, new people with smart ideas, with a good mindset to start building and create their company, create their business, create whatever they want to create. I don't think we should bail out these huge companies who just too big to fail, but we have to let them fail. It's good for the market, it's good for the economy, to be honest. So I was curious, did you guys already close this Ethereum short, or you guys are still in it, right? Degenerate trading, yes, exactly, degenerate trading. I'm gonna start doing that next week. Do I know about BitTensor project? No, I do not, sir. Let's check what that is. You guys are showing me some cool stuff. I've never heard of BitTensor. Oh, it's an exchange. Where are they based out of? How to buy. Oh, no, I've heard of these. Yeah, TAO, Tao. Okay. So is that their token? Is that their crypto token? Is that their project, BitTensor? Okay, you're still in it. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till around 12:50 before I decide to take profits. So yeah, something like that. That would be good because we have a support right here, so there might be a bounce. And yeah, I guess if you're looking to long the bounce after that, sure, you could do that, but just remember, be careful when doing that because in a general downtrend market, I like to only trade with the trend, right? The trend is your friend, so I like to follow the trend. When we are in these huge downtrends, I like to short more often, and if we are headed to the upside, I like to go long. It's BitTensor. Look at the site. Yeah, bro, I had it up here somewhere. BitTensor Exchange. Is this the right place? BitTensor? Or this looks kind of weird. Is this the wrong one? Is this the one you were talking about? BitTensor Exchange? Let's take a look. Let's see here. This is their token, I'm assuming, yes? Oh, wow. Yes, I will be reviewing new cryptocurrencies in the future. Of course. Um, I'm going to start making videos just talking about new tokens. I don't want to make those scammy type of videos, guys, you see where people are like, this token is going to 100x. I understand that that gets a lot of views and traction, but that's not what I'm here to do, so. But if you have any projects you want me to look at, you want me to analyze the chart, we'll do it together here. We can do that for sure. Just enter BitTensor on the chart on TradingView or on Google. I don't see anything on TradingView. I entered it on Google though. BitTensor, is this what you're talking about? The exchange? Oh, okay, I see. You can only buy it with CC. Okay. I see. They're not on any exchange right now. Oh, okay. I thought I've heard of them somewhere. That's interesting. What do they do? What kind of a project are they? I'm interested. Let's check what they do. Internet scale. We are creating an open, decentralized peer-to-peer network that functions as a market system. Oh, artificial intelligence. Huh. I guess that's cool. AI project, yeah. So are you invested in this? Is that why you're asking? You're an early investor? That's interesting, bro. The neural internet. Oh, there we go. I want to see their white paper. That's just how my mind works. Let's check out their white paper. I won't bore you guys with too many details, but let's just see. Okay, okay. So can you, oh, you mined it. That's crazy, bro. That's really interesting. Can you kind of tell me what exactly, I'm looking here. What exactly are they doing with the AI? And is this a new project? Something very new? How'd you find out about them? Let's take a look at their website. I feel like a white paper, a little too much to read. BitTensor is an open source protocol that powers a decentralized blockchain based machine learning network. Machine learning models train collaboratively and are rewarded in TAO according to. Okay, I understand what they're doing. Okay. TAO also grants external access, allowing users to extract information from the network while tuning its activities to their needs. Okay, that's really cool, bro. Hell yeah. That's interesting. Okay, same concept as Bitcoin. I see what you mean. That's cool though. I mean, I feel like it sounds familiar to me, but for some reason I don't recognize the idea, but I want to see their Twitter. Let's take a look at their Twitter. I hope this is their official Twitter. Yeah, it looks like them. I want to see what type of thing they're doing. Huh. So, do you think AI is going to play a huge role in the future of blockchain and crypto? Okay, so basically, traditionally to train AI, you need millions of dollars, but to train GPT-3, you need 12 to 20 million an hour. Huh. Okay. That's really interesting. That definitely sounds like something I'd be interested in for sure. Let's talk about some altcoins, since I think some people might be what any altcoins you guys are interested in? A lot of people have been, I don't know why, but asking me on TikTok and Twitter and random places to look at XRP. And I gotta be honest with you, I don't like the way XRP looks at all. Like, I don't like the way this chart looks. What do you guys think about XRP? Do you guys think after the SEC filings against them, do you guys think they start to head to the upside aggressively? Because this is heavy resistance right now, guys. I'll show you right here. There, this has been heavy resistance over here at 55 cents. Yeah, I can see that. I can see them playing a huge role in crypto in the future. Definitely. I can see that definitely happening. What any altcoins you guys are interested in just talking about, taking a look at? XRP, I don't know why a lot of people. I think XRP is kind of a token that everyone who's new to crypto is just drawn to for some reason. Have you guys ever heard of Hex? I don't know why like the everyone that gets right into crypto, all they want to talk about is Hex, 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 Pulse Chain, Pulse Chain. And I do not like the project, to be honest. What do you think about VXV and ALBT fundamentals? Let's see. Let me take a look. Hmm. Huh. Vector space AI. Is that what you're referring to? Vector space AI? That's cool though. How did you find out about all these AI projects, bro? That's really interesting. Huh. Provides high value correlation matrix datasets to give researchers the ability to accelerate their data driven innovation and discovering uses patent protected. Wow, this is really cool. Wow. That's really interesting, bro. And Alliance Block. You're into AI, I can tell, bro. So are you also into computer science, or just you're really into deep machine learning and artificial intelligence, or you're also into like computer science? Because to be honest with you, I'm kind of like I know people don't like this, but I'm kind of like a Bitcoin maximalist and Ethereum like I've the past 3 years I've just never liked to look at altcoins or talk about them, but a lot of people are into them. Yeah, AI is definitely going to be huge. Do you guys have any fears or worries there about AI? Do you guys think it could get a little too huge? I know that's a concern of a lot of people. Let me check the other one while we discuss. Alliance Block. This is crazy. You have a lot of good AI projects. That's really cool. Hmm. And I don't want to just reduce these to a chart because they seem actually really interesting, so I would hate to just look at the chart and just go based off of that. Hmm. But I want to know, do you guys actually have any worries about AI becoming too intrusive and becoming too powerful? You know, believe it or not, a lot of um a lot of hedge funds, crypto hedge funds are using AI for their trading algorithms. And okay, you do programming and computer science. Okay, that's dope. Blessing or a curse, exactly, yeah. Yeah, send it on the join the Discord, by the way, McTow. Join the Discord and send that to me. That would be really interesting to see. But other than that, yeah, I think this was an interesting live stream. I just want to, before we go, just wanted to do a quick stream today, but next week I'll start very consistently streaming and I'll do live trading and it'll be a lot of fun. But just wanted to see here for the last thing, what I just want to ask you guys. Why am I in logarithmic? Oh no, I'm not. Okay. I just want to look at this real quick, guys. Here we go. This is a little too, let me go weekly. I just want to get your guys' input because we hear a lot of people talking about this right now. With regards to all the bullish information we have going on right now, we have a lot of bullish, news and things coming out that are good for Bitcoin and, in general, good for the space. A lot of talk about, even here in the UAE, they are now going to list an Ethereum ETP and ETF, kind of they're going to list it as part of their like traditional stock market sector. It's going to be its own sector. So I want to know how you guys think about regulation and laws and crypto becoming more mainstream. Do you guys think it's a good thing for the markets? I know a lot of people think it's going to be horrible. For example, in the US, when Bitcoin becomes regulated, and I honestly personally think it could be a very good thing. You know, what do you guys think about that? AI already decides what we eat and play and where. Yeah, you're right. It does do that. AI does decide what you eat, what you wear, that's true. Even what you consume, everything you consume, to be honest. But I wanted to know what you guys think of that. Do you guys think regulation will be a good thing for crypto or not? Not at all. You guys think it'll be horrible when that happens? Because I think that is around the corner for crypto and Bitcoin. I think we're going to see a lot of regulations as it gets classified as a security, as a certain asset class. The news doesn't affect crypto that much. No, the news can have a small effect, but in general, I'm talking, correct. Yeah, important data. Yeah. But when I say that, I mean, bullish things are happening for Bitcoin, in general. Do you, unfortunately, because here in the US, a lot of people don't have trust in the government. Exactly, that's what I meant. a lot of people don't have any faith in the government. I don't have faith in the US government. And I think it would be foolish to think that the government even care for us at all, to be honest. Regulation does go against the message of crypto. XRP lawsuit, yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying for XRP. XRP, honestly, looking at the chart, doesn't look too good. I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of people are very hyped about XRP. It's usually people who are very new to crypto for some reason, but yeah, definitely. I don't see it breaking this very big resistance, but there have been announcements lately. People are getting excited about it. Alright guys, so for the next stream, exactly, the US is always monitoring what we do, and you know, it's foolish to think that they wouldn't want as much power as possible. So for the next stream, guys, I'm probably next week we're gonna start doing degen trading. You know, we're gonna go. You guys can trade along with me. If not, that's fine. We'll trade together. We'll take a look at different tokens. We'll talk about news going on right now. I just wanted to do a little Friday chill stream. Just, you know, it's good to constantly go on and interact. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good weekend. And I promise in the next stream, please send me your Discord channel. How about I just do it right now? I believe I can just send it to you through here, correct? I will put it in the chat right now for you, brother. There you go. That is the Discord. You can join. It's only a couple people in there, but I believe it will grow with time. And I'm going to start making a lot more content, different types of content, not just Bitcoin price and Ethereum and market price updates. So I hope you guys have a good weekend though. Take it easy. And I appreciate you guys for joining me. Peace out.